Tea or coffee? Coffee. Definitely coffee. Okay, so we'll take away coffee, and that leaves us with tea. Wait, what? Hey everyone, so that was a bad magician's joke based on something known as the magician's choice or the magician's force. And the reason I bring it up is because that was the principle behind the first magic trick I ever remember learning. Basically, one of the guys I knew in college would lead you through a series of choices, and by doing so narrow a deck of 52 cards down to one card that you had selected, and then throw that deck against like a press or something, and magically your card would appear inside it. This was absolutely fantastic, and when he showed me how to do it, I still loved it. See, there was no wonder or awe anymore for me, but I loved being in on the joke, and I loved being able to perform it because it was a joke, it wasn't real magic. And by that, of course, I mean there was no sleight of hand or any of that going on. I didn't think he was actually going to wave a wand and make something appear from nothing. But fast forward to about 9 months ago, and I'm not working, I'm sitting in my kitchen with a deck of cards, and I think to myself, I can probably learn some magic. So I went to YouTube, and you can learn almost anything on YouTube. So I found a few magicians and I started learning tricks, and that's how I came across Daniel Madison and Laura London's group, The 52. And learning about The 52 is how I heard about Ian Frisch and his book Magic is Dead. I listened to the audiobook and it was okay, but towards the start he did a trick on another magician, and it was such a simple setup, but the effect completely wowed them, and that was a turning point for me. That was when something clicked and I started to think like a magician. I came up with a way to tear a card up and burn it and then magically have it appear back in the deck, which, like, I thought about that literally on the train to Dublin on a night out, and I ended up performing it like 2 hours later for the first time in front of a friend of mine and all of our work colleagues. I put together a small set of tricks for my brother and performed them for him on Paddy's Day, which I suppose was probably my first show. But I wasn't inventing anything new. Everything I was doing was based on principles somebody else had already come up with. And that is part of why I don't tell anybody why it's done. Now, Penn Jillette of Penn and Teller believes that the whole idea of magicians never giving away their secrets is stupid, because if no magicians ever explain how it's done, there'll never be more magicians, which is a fair point. But part of the reason that I don't reveal the secrets is because since everything I do is based off somebody else's work, they're not my secrets to reveal unless I start inventing new things and coming up with something that's truly original and unique. But the other reason I don't give away the secrets is my favorite, and that is because magic is real. Now, admittedly, I'm still waiting on my letter from Hogwarts, but that's not what I mean. Anything I do with a deck of cards or a wave of a wand is a trick, and I will fully admit to that. It is a trick. The way I see it, if I can create spontaneous emotion in somebody, whether it's wonder or awe or joy from nothing, that's a kind of magic. And if I ever tell them how the trick is done, then while they'll still enjoy it probably, the magic is lost to them forever, and why would I do that? And that leads me to my favourite quote on magic ever. I learned this from a Swedish magician by the name of Caroline Ravn, who I believe learned magic and first heard this quote from her grandfather. We don't keep the secrets from them, we keep the secrets for them. And I love that quote so much because it completely encapsulates magic for me. If I can create joy or wonder for you, I shouldn't be the guy who gets to take that away. That's not fair. It's your magic. You get to experience it. And that's why I'll never tell you how it's done. So everyone, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and keep the comments down below coming. I am making a list of topics that people want me to talk about, and I'm working on scripts as we speak. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Bye!